Welcome back to the Mullen Performance Audio channel. Got some time in the garage tonight. Trying to get a couple of videos ahead for you guys. I know I've been putting up a lot of slimology content. That's because I have been working in the background doing lots of little random things. So I hope in the next few weeks that I can start putting videos out that's not just slimology content. Which, any of you new to the channel, I only go to like 1 or 2 shows a year. Slimology and at least I went to XS show and I went to Sundown show last year. This year I'm only going to do Sundown show and Slimology. So that's a lot of time away from the family. That's a lot of money to spend. A lot of time I don't want to be sitting in a hotel by myself. So in the last video, I know I said I had not done epoxy before, and I totally forgot. I made a barnwood table for a desk out of 100-year-old barnwood, and I poured epoxy, tabletop epoxy over that, and it just soaked it up. And I forgot that was the last time I ever did that. And this time, I know you guys seen the Total Boat and yeah. I can't even think of what it's called now. The flake. Whatever you want to call it. But anyway, I did a coat on this yesterday. I let it sit, hardened up. So my process was 5 mil veneer, 2 coats of this, is it salmon? Wood stain, eggplant, 2 coats of that, a poly, a sand, and then a coat of, you do like a base coat, almost like a, basically all it does is fill in, the epoxy fills in all the nooks and crannies, and then you're supposed to come in with a filler coat, which is what I did. Now, this is nowhere near perfect. I just now finished doing this, so it's literally hasn't even flattened out yet. But it turned out pretty good for my first attempt. So here is, you guys can see the, I call it the flake. I think of it like paint, you know. See where I had my thumb, where I picked it up and didn't clean my thumbprint off there somehow? Yeah. But I'm going to say it turned out pretty good. It is nowhere near perfect. Like I said, it is still leveling itself out. Matter of fact, it's still dripping off of it. You'll see like wavy spots over in here, like right there. But again, if I wanted to go over this with another, I got enough to do another coat if I want to. Not sure if I'm going to, because it just seems like the more I mess with it, the worse I make it. But you can see the color shift. This is Robin's Egg Blue, which also has some purple in it also, and greens. So you get that color shift depending on how you look at it. I went real light. I didn't want a whole bunch of color shift, because the more you add into that flake, you add into the clear, the more, I really like it when it hits like right there. Looks better in person. So the more you add to that clear, the more hazy the clear gets. So you don't add a whole bunch. I had a buddy back in the day cleared a car, and the guy he was painting it for wanted a lot of flake in it. He thought the more flake you put in it, the better. He put the whole thing of flake in there, and it just turned it gray. It turned to brown gray. That's how bad it was. So, but yeah, we're gonna, every once in a while I go back over this, pop any bubbles. That's all you really got to do. Every once in a while you get a bubble pop up. Hit it with a blowtorch, and you're good. So I'm going to let this dry. This has got to dry probably for another day or two. And I think I'm going to call it good. It's not perfect. I'm not building the car to be perfect, but I'd say that's good enough. I'll come back in here and around the speaker when I do this, the speaker cutouts, I'll come in here and kind of clean some of that up with some sandpaper just so, and then I'll take the woofer and I'll make sure it fits in every single one of the holes perfectly. I don't want it to rub. I got this, I don't know why, I got a phobia about inverted subs rubbing a hole in the surround. So I'll do that. Next time you see this, you will see it in the Dirt to Demos build. I still got to build, excuse me, I still got to build my port. So I got an idea on my port on how I'm going to do it, which I think will look pretty good. And I might save that until I get ready to shove the port back in, or shove the whole baffle back in. But that's all I got for you guys today. That was lots of work, lots of time, lots of effort, and lots of waiting for epoxy to dry. So, yeah. All right, guys. Short video today. Not much happening other than I did something. I did something. Subscribe, like the channel, guys. It helps out a ton. I love you guys. Thank you to my patrons. Thank you to everybody that subscribes to this channel. You know, I'm just a working dad that likes to do this stuff, and I come out here and I do it in between, you know, taking care of my family and my job and you know, all the stuff that it takes to run a YouTube channel. So I'll see you guys hopefully. Maybe by the time you see this video, I'll have another surprise lined up. Actually, I might have a couple surprises lined up. So I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a good day.